What's good, dear reacts and reviews? Back again with another video for y'all. You already know how it goes. Today we got Pfizer executive admits COVID vaccine was never tested on preventing transmissions. Um, there was a lot of speculation about this from the left and the right. I'm not surprised by this coming out. The left was trying to hide a lot about this, and the right was exposing a lot. And it's not really too much more that needs to be said, especially since if you've been keeping up with the right sources, you would already know that this is just nothing new. It's not a surprise. So we're going to go ahead and get into it.
If you don't get vaccinated, you're antisocial. This is what the Dutch Prime Minister and Health Minister told us. You don't get vaccinated just for yourself, but also for others. You do it for all of society. That's what I said. Today, this turned out to be complete nonsense. In a COVID hearing in the European Parliament, one of the Pfizer directors just admitted to me, at the time of introduction, the vaccine had never been tested on stopping the transmission of the virus. This removes the entire legal basis for the COVID passport. The COVID passport that led to massive institutional discrimination as people lost access to essential parts of society. I find this to be shocking, even criminal. Please watch the video until the end.
Voor u, mevrouw Small, heb ik de volgende vraag waar ik een duidelijk antwoord op wil. And I will speak in English so there are no misunderstandings. Was the Pfizer COVID vaccine tested on stopping the transmission of the virus before it entered the market? If not, please say it clearly. If yes, are you willing to share the data with this committee? And I really want a straight answer, yes or no, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
Regarding the question around, did we know about stopping immunisation before it's entered the market? No. We had to really move at the speed of science to really understand what is taking place in the market.
This is scandalous. Millions of people worldwide felt forced to get vaccinated because of the myth that you do it for others. Now this turned out to be a cheap lie. This should be exposed. Please share this video.
I'm not surprised because it takes, I believe, 7 to 8 years to fully test a vaccine. It might be longer than that. I'll put that research right here. I hate the part where everybody was told that they had to, follow the transcript, right? Which was being pitched to them by Fauci, Biden, Kamala Harris. I mean, the whole Democratic Party, not to mention the mainstream media as well, and late night shows. I mean, you name it, they've all been a part of they've been all a part of it, and it sucks because we've been lied to, and a lot of our elders been lied to, and of course they're old school. They just listen to whatever that's on TV, and they sat there and they got that. They got the plus the boost plus the other boost. I mean, like, how many more do you need in your body just to try to stop what I would honestly, and so many more people would just consider the flu. And it sucks because when you go down the rabbit hole, you realize that not only have we been lied to, we've been conned, we've been massaged into believing something that was never even fully tested or looked at properly so that everyone else can be safe. I mean, this is like the work of like mad scientists. I mean, this is how Bruce Banner became the Hulk. I mean, like, there wasn't enough trials to give you anecdotal evidence to have a full understanding of what's at hand here, and most importantly, what's at stake, which is the entire world. I mean, you had everybody, going out there to go get this because they were afraid and they wanted to be around their families. They wanted to be able to go out to bars, go out to dinner, restaurants, to the movies. They just wanted to be social. I mean, this was pretty much a social experiment, if you want to keep it a buck, and everyone was victim to it. I mean, to this day, there's still so many people afraid, and they don't even know this as well. Um, and what is the speed of science? Science takes a while. Science is something that the speed of science is slow. What are you talking about? It's not like science takes 3 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, it takes a while to, cook up something like this, especially if you're going to be giving it out to the American people. I mean, let's face facts here. You had you had COVID come out, and then within a year, the came out. COVID hit around 2019, the end of 2019, right? And then literally by the end of 2020, we had the right when Trump was getting ready to exit office. And that's just way too little time. I understand that there's some part of the vaccine that has already been tested or whatever, and they've had that, in vault, meaning they've, tested that for a while and stuff like that. I forgot I forgot the name of it. I'll post that right here as well. But they had they had that part, but they didn't have everything else, and that's a terrible thing to do to people, because just because one part was tested and not everything else. I mean, this is why you have so many situations and uh, random events happening to people. I mean, you have like Bell's palsy popping up in people. You got other people having heart attacks. You got people dropping dead. This is not even supposed to even be happening. And then for them to just put this out and no research or the research that was done was completely not thoroughly looked through and or even tested. uh, it just puts us at a situation where now, and I say we because I didn't get it, but I mean, there's a lot of people that got it, right? And they don't know what's going on with their bodies right now. I mean, like, how many people are feeling something weird, but they're just like blowing it off? How many people are literally feeling weird, but they're blowing it off? That's absolutely scary. I mean, people have to be smarter. I mean, like, we already know Mr. Bill was around this, but I mean, you know, everybody else doesn't, and they don't know what we know, right? The ones that actually do know, they don't know what we know. So, and you can try to tell people, but they just believe that it's fake news and all this stuff. So, I mean, it sucks that you can't really, share information with your people and try to save them, without looking like a conspiracy theorist or some pseudo journalist or whatever. But at least we do try. And I bring this to you because I care. I care about you. I care about your loved ones, and I care about mine and my friends, and I want them to understand that uh, more information to add to the fire. You know what I'm saying? And we've all pretty much got conned into this, and the fact that it was just a simple flu. You know, sad, sad world. Just remember, they didn't test it on transmission. That's regarding the spread. You don't even know if it works or not. And you got it in your body. All because you just listened to their dumbasses. Anyway, dear reviews, we out.